Actually, it's a little dark in here. Sorry, I need a moment. The person at my front door. My neighbor. Also one of our close personal friends. Love her. Okay. Hi. So we're back. Hi. Do you mean to be so loud? Like, it's going into the red, but I also can't tell if it's actually cracking the mic or whatever. There's a lot to get done today. Today we are doing Halatali. We are picking a free company. Or free company. We're picking a grand company. We are getting a chocobo. We are... I really should start doing this more. Because it's always uncomfortable that way. My fat fingers. We are dealing with the sylphs. And we are also still doing side quests. I will also be doing a at least one level 20 discipline quest, or class quest. Because I am now at the point where I am at level 20 stuff. So we will see how today goes. And I feel like I'm missing. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, I still need to finish my rogue level 15 quest. So honestly, it may just be rogue today. Level 24's quests. This feels really loud in my ear, though. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, that's increasing volume. Stop it. This one? Oh. Oh, right, because the power button's on the other side. Okay, music's loud for me. The music was loud for me, but that should be fine. Oh, look at him. He was just like me last week. He looks like he's ready for battle. Oh, she looks cute. Oh, wow. I really like that, actually. Hey! I'm so dead. Not please deactivate it. Not the dodo. That's one stinky mount. Alright. So, today, we are doing quite a bit. So, let's head over to Halatali. We'll go ahead and just nip that in the bud. Since I'm already here. Going the right way? I feel like I'm going the right way. Pretty sure I'm going the right way. I should have started my minor quests so I could start getting some stuff from here. You can never get too much Alaman, because it's pretty necessary for like low end leathers. Not the lowest end leathers. That you just need the skins, but past that, like, you know. Fafahoni or Fafajoni. You know, I'm actually not really sure which way it is. Who? We're always on the lookout for new talent. What with the old talent getting mauled and killed? Proper training at a place such as this now, that helps. If it is the halls of Halatali you seek, you need seek no further. Permit me to tell you something of this place. The name comes from an ancient tongue. Halatali means the land of many shadows. It was here that our distant ancestors first settled and... Bah, you have not come all this way for a lesson in history. Shh, listen. Do you not hear the howls and growls? Do you not feel how they shake the very earth beneath you? Those sounds are the work of no wind, my friend, nor that rumbling the doing of any shadows. Those are the calls of Halatali, for now the beasts once kept for the Colosseum lurk here. And these are no gentle beasts broken by the hand of man, no. There are those within that even the might of the immortal flames cannot tame. From the look of you, you must be Jesse. Oh, hello. I received word from Nedrick that you might be along. By his recommendation, I grant you leave to enter freely. I only pray that you are able to find your way out. I could take any of these, but I might not, honestly. I mean, I'm good, honestly. I've decided on my fifth class though, Archer, mostly just for diversity reasons. Hold on. Oh wow, it's been around for 10 years. Founded to... Huh? I guess it's a rebooted one? Because considering this one is only 2 years old. Discord required upon joining? I'm good, honestly. I'm fine. Like, as nice as having the bonuses would be, I'm fine for now. I'll wait until one that actually, like, resonates with me happens. Enter Halatali with a party of NPCs. Oh, actually, hold on. I won't go in as... Well, I'll go in as Thunderfish, I think. Just because I have the full range of skills right now. Well... Yeah, I'll go in with them as Thunderfish. Late party. You're supposed to be charging. So you were dying first. Okay, well, you weren't supposed to do that. Aw, the maces still aren't moving yet. We're nearing the end. We're at the end, basically. Hey now. Oh. The hell? I lost it. Lost about midway through. Alright. Fire main. Let's do it. Thanks for the heal. Slide casting. The slide casting with this is a little less, though. Less so. Still doable. That's why you have a thunder spell that you can weave in between just in case. For fire, scorch. Already. You'll be fine. Yeah. But again. Ooh, doctor's hat. I'll take it. I will take that and wear it with pride. Middlingly. Oh, no, you go. Now, let's see if luck favors me today. And we get stuff, or if we get pain. Pain. Treasure or pain? Okay. Secret third option, we just move and it dies. Fire 3 would be a waste. I'm not about that wasteful spending, you know? The wasteful spending of MP specifically. Granted, my bank account it doesn't do wasteful spending either, so. Unless it's Gil. And then sometimes I'll waste it. Well, whatever server errors were happening earlier. Hello. Goodbye. Hello and goodbye. But they seem to have stopped for now. Earlier, I was trying to play on... Ooh, Subgar. Hello. I always wanted to fight things in my underwear. Let's see if there's anything to... Is there anything else to... No, not yet. Perhaps not even ever. Thunderhead. Taste my axe. Indeed, they are tasting your axe, good buddy. I'll just keep it for now. Treasure or pain? Secret third option again. That is the most bombs in a row I've ever done in my life. That was kind of wild, actually. Oh, God. Oh, so you're just going to pull everything. That's... You know what? I can't even complain about that. Truly, I cannot complain. I'm just surprised that you did it. That was weird. It's like it instantly died almost. I have never gotten all bombs before. I've never gotten all of one specific thing before. That was wild. That was crazy. I've never had that happen before. Did I get all the treasure I needed? I feel like there was like one more thing. I've only gotten a doctor's hat and like... Or maybe it's just like this because... Hold on. I feel like I missed a treasure chest. Which I will go back for just, you know, for the glamour reasons. Hold on. Is this... It is... No, it's not. That's stupid, though. Like, why would you not offer up some of these? Oh, wait. I think it's behind one of these, like, gates or something in the back here or something like that. I know it's here. I'll take the shortcut in a moment. Or maybe I'm wrong. Nope, this is the entrance. So, was there really only ever one treasure chest? I feel like there was more. I feel like there was one. There was two. But then again, also, that may just not be the case, just because Got that chest. I guess not. Alright, well. On we move. You good? You good, Thaumaturge? That was funny as fuck, though. I won't say that much. Cried out. Meow. Was also the only one to cry out, too. I don't think I've ever heard them cry out before. That was weird. Anyways. Let's do this. Thunderclap. Hey now. That was rude. Is your mother with that mouth? Look at them doing something other than just standing still. You'll be fine. I think. Yeah, you were fine. Yeah. Slide casting. That definitely would have got. That would definitely would have clipped me. And that is why I keep Thunders just in case. I don't use it immediately. Wasteful spending. Come on now. Just die already. It's okay. You know, I probably could have limit break. Could have done a limit break, I guess. But... Alright, 2 treasure chests. Well, I already got the Subligar, so... Chink buff. Well, that'll be good for my tank. I don't even think my tank has headgear. Granted, it's not really going to match the rest of it, but, I mean, it's also not like this hat matches the rest of my gear either. Alright, here we are at the end. Thank goodness. And I leveled up, too. Getting ever closer to 50. I am probably going to have to start playing Thaumaturge less. May not be my main, but... What's got for me? Besides trap. Is that all? No, there's one more gas bomb. And, yeah, okay. We got brass ear cuffs. I mean, they're not useful, like, at all. But I also can't synthesize them yet, either, so... Eventually I can. Map in the realm. Halatali. Uh-oh. Something's coming. Alright, you critically perch. Ugly. Fell being of darkness, begone! Indeed. You are so right, Conjurer. You are so right. The Tangata. Yeah, I got one last blizzard out. The Noxious. Oh, well. Nice. I guess sometimes they can be strong enough. It's usually pretty rare, though. Grr. Take out the Noxious first. You keep killing the Mantis. Why are you just running around like that? We take it together! Aw, it only hit you. I think that was it. Or is he doing it one more time? No, never mind. It's just plain pound. Oh, I don't even have limit break available yet. Right, I don't even have it up on my bar. Oh wait, where is it? Is it? No. Okay. Let me fix that. Sorry guys, give me like 1 second. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Limit break. Sky shot. All right. Whoa. Hello. Jesus. Well, that went well. Kinda. Ish. Not really. To the Dungeons 1! Did we have to get a close-up on its face? So what did I get? I got something. Krakau's. New shoes. I did need a new pair of shoes. Ooh, and I got the Ludus. Hell yeah. I mean, did I really need this? Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it and I'll wear it, probably. I think, maybe. I don't know. That went well. Honestly, I thought it would take longer. The NPCs are usually pretty weak. But that went well. Alright. Let's go see the Scions. Let's get back on track now. I really need to figure out what to do with those glasses. I need to see if I can trade them in for something or other. I mean, honestly, I don't really know know what to do with. Oh, well, I can put them in the armory chest thing. You know what I'm talking about. Oh wait, I can put this. Yeah. And then what was I? Oh yes, the reason why I came into the inventory. Love my ADHD. It makes it so difficult to do everything. I literally completely forgot why I even went into my inventory. Crazy. Also, I'm surprised that I got an something ethereal from that last chest. Usually I don't. Usually I get an actual like green a piece of dungeon gear, but mm, I guess it's fine. You know, it happens. I'll go in as a rogue. As a rogue. What you got for me? Ah, yeah, you're good. I don't need to do Karn yet. Hey, Tatsuru. Jesse, how goes it? Oswald's here. Well, at least on the bookkeeping front, anyway. So what's going on? What's wrong, then? You won't tell me, though. It's fine. Well, since I can actually use all the books, even before having a class available, I should be fine. Let's see what people say. I've already been here since the Frit. No, I haven't been here since the Frit died. Yeah, nothing new. Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Thancred told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. Oh. Give me 1 moment. I'm declining really quickly. And we are back with a little bit of 14 food as well. Oh, yeah, my husband, for our anniversary, bought me the Volume 2 cookbook. And we made stuff yesterday. I'll send pictures later. Well, this was part of it. Peppered potatoes. And they really are very, very good. It's very, very nice. Wasn't enough spices, though, in it, so we had to improvise slightly. Not to say that she doesn't have, that the author did really badly. It's just pretty sure she's white. If you know, you know. Lord of the Inferno. My late arrival nearly cost Jessie her life. I wasn't there when the Emulsion took her prisoner. And I wasn't there when they served her to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle, she survived. But that does not excuse the fact that she should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed her utterly. Just as I'm failing you all. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Jessie, it is good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I had just finished regaling Menphilia with your heroic exploits. Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear, and now we can put paid to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Amalja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning the primal Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Uldar. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa and Gritonia of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume ether if they are to maintain their presence here, and the stronger they become, the more ether they require. Now, ether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the lives of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of ether, crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of ether. Sorry, shouldn't have started eating, but it's fine. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon toward which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful the god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself was subjected. Yet, even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remained unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait: meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. Ah, the Immortal Flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Jesse. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I feel you will have nary a moment to yourself. Yeah, you ain't kidding. It's a lot. Whether she intended to or not, Minfilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered adoptees that were rescued. I am sorry to report that all are to be put to death, the flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse. But once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal, whom he cannot help choose but worship. And so we Scions continue our fight. That no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope that you will continue to stand with us, Jesse. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. It is very dark. God forgive me. How many more lives? Louis would never have allowed for this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. Woo, I got wrist guards. A hero in the making. Until not so very long ago, you were but one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you traveled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Thancred that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the primal Ifrit. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. We have guests, Jesse, or rather, you have guests. Beg pardons! Lordy. Ah, Lady Minfilia. Radiant as always. I am given to understand the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Limsa, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. As you can see, Jesse, your recent exploits have garnered you the attentions of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have Ifrit's bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. They would have not ordinarily gone to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I find myself wondering how word of Jesse's deed spread so quickly that the Immortal Flames should know of her triumph is to be expected, but what of the other Grand Companies? Your reputation precedes you, Mistress Winters. 'Tis no ordinary woman who can face a primal and emerge the victor. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant women such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the Twelveswood. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Mr. Winters. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. Why, even before you aided us against the Amalja and the Dead Primal, yours was already a respected name in Uldar. Our people know you and love you well. A woman of your talent belongs to the Immortal Flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Uldar. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. It is only natural that we should want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa to the shores of glory. Wait, I think it's good for now. Lydium and Philia. Very well. Though I am quite sure you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation would help to clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. There are presently 3 such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Limsa, the Order of the Twin Adder of Britannia, and the Immortal Flames of Uldar. Serving a Grand Company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You'll be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in your other endeavors. If you are agonizing over which of the Grand Companies best serves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so. And yet, I concede that it is no small choice you face. A thought occurs to me. You will, of course, recall that the 3 city-states are planning to hold Remembrance services. Well, as part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each Grand Company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? A fine suggestion. You are wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Very well. Let us hear our leader speak, then return here with our decision. We eagerly await your answer. This is all your fault, Tutter. I don't know why you looking like that. Oh, shoot. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited to the discipline of military service. But I strongly urge you to join the Grand Company nevertheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, Jesse, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great powers want to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet, however vigilant you are but one woman. In the midst of a Grand Company, however, you will be one woman against many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I could think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization may not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. 12 know that we will have need of it in the days ahead. The Grand Companies seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. Eorzea is changing, Jesse, and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now, It is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will apprise you as to where and when the Remembrance services are due to take place. I need one moment. Alright, I'm going to turn mine down a little bit. Just a bit. I wasn't sure whether I was even being heard, but I think I've been pretty decent, actually. Alright, we're good now. Possibly. Hopefully. I guess we'll see. How about halfway between? That works, I guess. I don't know, maybe. Should be fine. I don't know. Yes. Speak with Tataru. We made a couple things, actually. I'll probably post them to my Twitter later. I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting, Jesse. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly and often to a few too many people. Next time, I'll be sure to hold my tongue. Literally, if necessary. Anyway, I expect you want to know where and when the Remembrance services are taking place. If all goes to plan, Gridania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of the three services, and Elder Seedseer Connie Senna will deliver her address at Miketos Amphitheater. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organizational challenges involved assembling all of the involved parties, it's possible that the order of the services might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to Uldar, where Flame General Raoban Aldine will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it's rumored that there's to be a special guest. How exciting. Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Limsa where Maelstrom Chief Admiral Mertha Blurfisfin will be giving her address. The room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the sentry, Xanthale, and he will admit you. Got all that? Well, off you go then. I hope you find the Remembrance services suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order, though with your record of impeccable timing and luck, The schedule may well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell. I'll go in the... Jesus, sorry. I practically yelled that. Apologies. Once this cough is gone, I will be so much happier. Aw, you're adorable. Alright. So, normally I honestly just go randomly, but for the first time in like probably a long time, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to go in the order she prescribed. That's the wrong button. So I guess we're going to New Gradon first. At least I can rest my voice for a little bit. For the most part. Perhaps I'll even be able to finish eating. Ate the potatoes and onions first. Now it's time for the sausage. Eggs, bacon, grits, sausage. Makes me miss the days of high school. This is how I ate lunch when I was in high school. The women's choir was always the girls were women's choir. I don't know. It was high school. Either way, the women's choir was the one that was always practicing. And you know, me being my fabulous gay self, I basically just kind of fell in with them. And that was basically what we did. I mean, hey, it helped me get a big role in like a musical show. Though, what being the Alice in Wonderland caterpillar has anything to do with Jordan Sparks and Chris Brown's No Air, I have no clue, but it was a solo. It was fun. Wild times. Troubled adventurer. Several adventurers are having difficulty summoning their retainers. Should you wish to offer your assistance, you will find these troubled souls in Limsa Laminsa, Gridania, and Ul'dah. The rewards will be the same regardless of whom you help, so do not hesitate to aid the adventurer of your choice. I'll probably do the Ul'dah one. Just because, spoiler alert, I'm choosing the Immortal Flames. Am I? Oh, hello. I saw shirtless. Well then. Well then. Oh, you were just showering? Without me? That's wild. Also kind of hot, though. Anyways. Fabulous gay self, what can I say? Stop judging me! Alright, anyways. I'll wait to do the house that Death built until probably just a later time in general. I'll stop at Mikito's Amphitheater first. And then I think I'm going to stop by the Archers Guild. Just to start, not to, like, fully ingratiate myself with it completely, you know. That was good for stacking, though, I will say that much. Look at all these people that are not normally here. Yay, I can rest my voice.
I lost my son to the calamity.
The 3 Seedseers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body.
Such wonderful things to remember, you know? Then again, it's a remembrance service for the calamity.
Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seedseer.
Oh, Alpha, no.
The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. "5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Carteneau. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk the highways without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
Earl's is so funny.
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder's standard.
Want to say hi to Daddy?
And together, let us heal the
bad idea.
forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children.
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
All
forest.
the elementals!
But what of the children? It's a little dark in here now.
If you'll permit me, Alfie no. And my sister, Alize, at your service. I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with two beast tribes. The Ixal are unquestionably the more troublesome, being of naturally warlike disposition, and want to summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, until recently at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, a change observed as roughly the time they summoned the primal Rama. The Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured if they do in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it's broken. The Twelveswood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, will put an end to their woes. Yet how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the Ixal will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and an insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to all-out war, and when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them, then? Their outfits are certainly a choice. Like, they're not they're not bad outfits. They're just very twinkish. If it makes sense, you know? Like, that's something that I could imagine, like, my husband wearing at Pride. I mean, not really. But, like, something similar. I see someone is hard at work starting anew on this game. Alright, to the Archers Guild. Where we'll just start it, you know? We'll just grab a bow, you know? Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the Archers Guild. It is here that archers the realm over gather to master the bow. We engage the enemy from a distance, ever seeking to alter the course of battle with a single well-placed arrow. If you have a mind to become an archer, then you have come to the right place. Do you wish to join our ranks? Yes. Marvelous. Then allow me to enlighten you on the history of both our art and the guild. The bow is an ancient tool that has existed since before our fair nation came into being. As an implement of war and hunting both, it protects us from our enemies even as it keeps us fed and clothed. Archery, as practiced in Britannia, was born of two distinct styles of bowmanship. The first was devised by the longbow sentries of the Ellison, who once ruled the lowlands, while the second belonged to the shortbow hunters of the formerly nomadic Makote. As you will doubtless be aware, both races ultimately came to call the Twelveswood home. Though the two peoples began as rivals, they gradually learned to live together in harmony. During this time, they learned from one another, their two schools of archery intermingling to give birth to the art as it is known today. But this wouldn't have been possible were it not for the Trappers League. The guild was established in order to promote sustainable hunting and cooperation within the hunting fraternity at large. As a happy consequence of this union, the guild's members came to engage in friendly contests of skill. Inspired by such competitions, a handful of their number began to focus on perfection as opposed to mere practicality, transforming a skill into what may be termed an art. These individuals would go on to form a guild of their own. The Archers Guild, where men and women gathered to attain mastery over the bow. More than a few members of the God's Quiver loosed their first arrow within these very halls. And that, my friend, is a brief history of archery in Britannia. Doubtless you are more eager than ever to take up the bow. It would be my pleasure to recommend you to our guildmaster. You must receive her permission if you are to join us. If you would excuse me a moment, I shall see to it that the relevant lists are amended. Pray speak to me again in a short while. So, are you resolved to join the Archers Guild? The look in your eye bespeaks your determination. It would be my pleasure to refer you to Guildmaster Lucien. Lest you worry unduly, Lucien is an affable and kind-hearted woman. Even those not of the guild have been known to seek her counsel on various matters, and ever have they been given fair hearing. Lucien awaits you in the training area yonder. Present yourself before her and impress upon her your desire to join the guild. Greetings, adventurer. I am told you wish to join our ranks. I am Lucien, the master of the Archers Guild, and I bid you welcome. Our doors are open to all who have the will to learn. Allow me to explain the basics of our art, and to offer you a foretaste of that which we teach the members of the guild. The bow's greatest advantage is its range. Unlike those arms used in other disciplines of war, it allows one to strike at the enemy from afar. Though the bow may not boast the destructive force of a spear or sword or spear, its myriad strategic applications more than compensate for this shortcoming. An experienced archer can immobilize an enemy by striking a leg, or sap its strength with a poisoned arrow. Rise to become a virtuoso of archery, and a veritable deluge of death will be yours to rain down upon your foes. By fighting from a distance, we can better assess the battlefield, and thereby determine the most advantageous course of action. This is of paramount import, as our role in battle is to exploit the enemy's weakness. With the requisite placement and timing, but a single arrow may serve to turn the tide. To this end, the guild seeks to instill a discerning eye within its members, that they might learn to strike at vulnerabilities swiftly and surely. Now, any half-wit can bend the bow, but it is no simple undertaking to become a skilled archer. You must be prepared for a long and arduous journey. Are you resolved to complete that journey? Yes. That is well. From this moment forth, you may consider yourself one of our number. Now, lend me your hunting log if you would. I shall add to it the names of such creatures as would provide a fitting challenge to an archer. And to help you on your way, I bestow upon you this short bow. Arm yourself with your new weapon, and then speak to me again. I would have you undertake a trial to gauge your fitness to join the guild. Archer unlocked. Equip. Ah! I'm naked. Ooh. Yay. And... right. I think that should be it, right? This is what? Monk, Dragoon, Ninja, Samurai, Reaper, Viper. Yeah, that should be it. We're good. Anyways, you were saying? Ah yes, the bow becomes you, Jesse. Now, before proceeding any further, I must needs gauge your innate aptitude for archery. To this end, I hereby assign you the following trial. Slay the squirrels, ladybugs, and funguars that roam just beyond the city gates. 3 of each should suffice. In so doing, you'll prove your fitness to join the Archers Guild. It goes without saying that you must do so using your bow. Report back to me when the task is accomplished. Now go now, Jesse, and earn your place within these halls. Well, for now, I'm gonna continue on, but I will keep you in mind, though. Very soon. I promise. Alright. Now then. We are heading to Uda. I really need to go back to the Gold Saucer soon. I keep forgetting to do that. Clearly, I'm not very appreciative. Okay. To the Royal Promenade, right by the Chamber of Rule. Or maybe it is the Chamber of Rule. Alright, let's go see what's up. Yay!
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanima herself!
And Roban as well.
Your Grace. Raban.
Hark, you souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore.
Hurrah! Rauban!
where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold. Where by the grace and glory of Naldar have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Uldar!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
I mean, that's a bit of a overstatement
So
of what
that's how
happened.
it happened. How soon history forgets.
Me and Alpha Nova
Many
online.
left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests.
Lordy.
If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act.
Poor
Whether
Nanamo.
trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Uldar stands to fall.
Not wrong.
Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Uldar, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Uldar. As Uldar prospers, so shall her people.
Very true.
Ja, for Uldar!
Together we are one.
Your grace.
Raubon?
He used that exact soundbite of her saying Raubon every time that she's about to climb onto his shoulder. It's so funny.
People of Uldar, I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Uldar. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Uldar, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are
Glory to the
by fire
Sultana!
reborn!
I forgot about that part of the cutscene.
The time is now!
Oh my
I
gosh.
fancy meeting you again.
Alisaie looks so annoyed. For no reason. I mean, slight reason, I guess. The Uldans have a long history of conflict with the Umalja, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. The Uldans do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So have they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames every time he is stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Guardians have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Uldar has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amalja are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Uldan send their forces to smite the primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder, then, that the Immortal Flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventure of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. For their sake, I hope that the Flame General's words struck a chord with you. Alisaie has a one-track mind, and I love it. And I love it. And I love that for her. Truly. Alright, on to Limsa. What's up, Titus? And yes, it's Titus. Get it right. I'm sorry. Have I really only been doing this for an hour and a half? Huh. Looks like it's been longer. Mildly. Not in a bad way, just, you know, in a way. Alright. Oh, right. Just go over here. Here to attend the here to remember. I'm good. Here to attend the Remembrance service. Be quick. The Admiral is due to give her address at any moment. Yes, proceed to the stateroom.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Hey girl, hey. That was weird.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride. "700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say.
He sounds
The
like
Crimson Field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the Black Longship represents a pirate vessel.
he sounds like a demon twin is the thing.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners. And together, we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
He's so
It has
snarky.
been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again?
It's a good shot.
Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin have risen?
While the mines of Ogomero spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the Calamity has reopened twixt Pirate and Maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then,
That's a good
brothers
quote.
and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the 7 hells, Admiral.
Aww. Ain't that nice? I guess.
fancy meeting you again.
As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa is plagued by two beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagan, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Guardians have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Laminson's backyard. And that is to say not of internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions. And while they fight amongst themselves, the Guardians whet their blades and watch. If the Laminsons are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect that they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom Standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ere long. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. Jesse, this is Minfilia. You are well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking that the final Remembrance service is now concluded? A moment ago, you say? What a coincidence. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies? While delighted though we are to have them here in the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. Alright, so what am I thinking? Red, yellow, or blue? All primary colors, but not all work with my skin tone. I'm kidding, but really though, I will probably be doing one of the two. Let me think. I'm thinking another free company invite. Give me wings. They're Maelstrom allied, so. You know what? I think red. I think red will suffice. And to that end, I'll also join the free company. Which also means I can go ahead and pick this guy too. An ill-conceived venture. Bloody hells, I ain't got time for this. Friend, you look like the helpful sort. Mind handling a meddlesome task for a man in need. Me retainer, he reckoned he had what it took to go on a venture in Skull Valley with not more than what I gave him. But now the little bugger's up and vanished. Probably got eaten by a dodo or some such. Any road, if you happen to come across his remains in Western Laodicea, I'd like you to inform the local watch so they can set about notifying his kin. That is honestly wild, though. Just assuming the guy's dead. Anyways. I will check out the valley very, very soon. Just, What are you two? Clearly they're together. I think. Yeah, clearly. Who knows what those two are doing, honestly, Lordy. This is Limbs and Lemons, after all, even if it's not Balmung. Alright. What was I doing? Oh, yes, the Waking Sands, indeed. Actually, you know what? Let me go to Skull Valley real quick. Because it's Lower Lanusia for the next part. So let's go ahead. I always do think it's interesting that any time that a community starts community or a bar or an event space advertises, they always talk about being LGBT friendly, which, I mean, they're never wrong. It's just very interesting that every time that there is an announcement, there's always a bit about that. So it's just a very gay friendly game. What can I say? Hunting long entry. I mean, since I'm here and all that. And the hedge bulls. Ooh, someone is mining some stuff over here. Oh, oops. Well. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. You alright? I don't know what you think you saw, but I assure you that I had everything under control. What? That oaf presumed me to be dead. Who does he think I am? Some wet behind the ears weakling? Honey, those were some low mantises. Could have at least shown some remorse for furnishing me with such poor equipment. Aw. Well, speak of the Sahagan. Moment. It's about bloody time. Do I sound dead to you? Fine, but you're buying the first round. Lane, have mercy. I am not getting paid nearly enough for this work. I hope you'll treat your retainers with more respect, madam. Anyway, courtesy just dictates that I thank you for your intervention. To that end, I ask that you seek out Fridverb in East Hawker's Alley. Tell her what you did, and I'm sure she'll reward you handsomely. Farewell. Oh. What should I make my first retainer? I don't know. I have no idea. I should put my Fantasians in there, though. Because I never did last time. It does feel the location loading is actually a little faster today. Greetings, miss. How may I assist you? Sounds to me like you came along just in time. The last thing we need is another retainer dying during a venture. I gather from your expression you are not familiar with ventures. Quite understandable. Allow me to explain. In cooperation with the Adventurers Guild, we have established a new system through which retainers may be dispatched to procure items for their employers. Should you wish to avail yourself of this additional service, you will need to pay your retainers in advance with ventures. I speak of these special script issued by the Adventurers Guild. Accept them with my compliments. Let me assure you that it isn't a complex process. Any retainer can walk you through it. When next you speak with yours, why not raise the subject? I'm probably going to make him Gladiator, just because that's my main anyways. I may now dispatch the retainers in my employ on adventures. Yeah. Furia. Yes, here I am, ready at a moment's notice. Gladiator. Yes. Furia has become a gladiator. There you are. And a scramble shield. Not that it's really going to do anything. It's not even enough. It's not even enough to to increase her item level. That's crazy. Yes, let's let you undertake an adventure. A venture. Let's see. Oh, not that. Field exploration. There we go. Have fun leveling up. Understood. I'll take care of it. Have everything you need? I'll take a little nap then. Well, you got 18 hours, so... Oh, right. I was gonna... So... I could probably sell some things right now. Nope, that's not what I wanted at all. Alright. Sell items in my inventory. Yeah. I know. Let's see. I could sell low grade materia for a quick buck, but I'm not going to do that though. Apparently I can make a lot with some alga horns. I mean, I already knew that, but you know. Can't wait to make horn glue and then make that money. Well, I mean, it's not a lot of money. It's like a bit of money, you know. I can't remember. I think this one's like for poison. Yeah, potions. Specifically debilitating ones. It's just ironing, you know. All right. Wait, am I actually selling stuff? Oh, right, the hard leather. The high quality hard leather. I doubt it's gonna sell immediately. Or actually, you know what? It might actually sell immediately. People usually just go to the market boards anyways. Convenience sometimes trumps you know, being cheap and just going to a random low level, going to any of the random ones that just so happen to use hard leather for their recipes, and they sell them at the shop. So sometimes convenience works in lazy people's favor. I figure I should let my FC know what I'm doing, just so they know. Just so they know not to expect any too much. Well, not anything from me, but too much from me. You know, financially at least. All right, to the Waking Sands, so that way I can finally start working towards getting my chocobo. All right. To the Waking Sands. Welcome back, Jesse. Will the Grand Company leader's words illuminating as you had hoped? Aye, each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Would that there were more of you, Jesse. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer. Ah, yes, the twins. Also, I find it funny that they literally went to Gridania, then Ul'dah.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep.
Then Lim Salomonza, and then they went all the way back to Ul'dah. It's part of the reason why I usually end with Ul'dah, because it's better for them.
The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called Remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral Era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alize, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience.
Her retainer's shocked.
There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I need to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
These two are so funny, though.
My lady!
We are to escort you!
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
I'm sorry, but they're just so funny. And the way that they're read makes them sound... I mean, granted, the way that they are read does in fact make them both bratty and petulant. Which is exactly what is called for their characters, not gonna lie. Honestly, with how the Crystal Braves and how the Warriors of Darkness eventually temper Alize and Alphino later on, it's very understanding of how their voice actors change as well. Because I couldn't imagine the current day voice actors doing the voices of this version of Alize and Alphino. And I also could never imagine the old voice actors ever continuing to do the voices for the current Alize and Alphino. They work for when they happen is just really funny in general to me. Hello. How was the Admiral's speech? Ah, but you need not explain. That you stand before me now is answer enough. You have resolved to join the Maelstrom, have you not? For now. That's the spirit, lass. With allies like you, how much stronger is our crew? Let us brave the seas together, friend. Now the choice is made, it is time to add your name to our rules. Make your way to Limsa and seek out our Grand Company's headquarters. Maelstrom Command is located on Maelstrom Command is located on the upper decks. I will send word to our personnel officer to inspect you. The duties of a Maelstrom soldier can be both arduous and challenging, but I promise you, you will not regret this choice. May your passage be swift and your bearings sure. Oh, so it's not a new FC. They're just expanding. Ew. Oh. I may leave. I don't know. We'll see. I thought they were a new FC. I mean, we don't even have the buffs available either. What? Oh. I guess they're supposed to be Among Us people or something. To the Afghanistan. Level 21. Oh, no, still level 20. I'll switch over to Conjurer, though, for a little bit. Hail, adventurer. What business have you at Maelstrom Command? My name is Jesse Winters. I believe you are expecting me. Jesse Winters? I, our recruitment officer, sent word of your coming. It shall be my honor to induct you into the ranks of the Maelstrom. Now, before I can accept your oath, you must be made aware of several— Sir! What is it, Private? This had better be important. Sir, we've received a report from a lookout in Lower Navansia. Sir, the Imperial forces have fired upon a Highwind Skyways airship. The vessel is in a bad way, sir, and appears to be banking for an emergency landing in Cedarwood. Cedarwood? Damn it, we have no troops available in that area. The bulk of our inventory is bogged down on the coast, skirmishing with the fish packs. Winters, this is highly irregular, but I feel your first duty in service to the Maelstrom must needs be unofficial. If our man in Lower Navansia is correct, the airship will come down in territory crawling with Imperial scouts. If there are any survivors, we must reach them before the Galleons do. Make haste to Cedarwood. Locate the airship, and if any of its occupants are alive, make sure they come to no further harm. We'll see about swearing you in upon your return. Sure thing. I'm just gonna run for freedom, for the skies. Actually, you know what? Since I'm here, there's my cruise chaser and my Mega Shiba. I very rarely buy things, but when I do, I make sure that they're at least account-wide. I mean, they're right in front of me. Might as well. Yeah, hot side. One more. Oh, look, Nosferatu's just chilling nearby. Come on, one more. Yeah. Woo! And I got Raging Strikes. Hell yeah. Alright, back to counter. Ooh, somebody's botanying. Spotanying. Now then, just where is that airship? Supposedly it's nearby. And yet, I still don't see... Oh. Oh, well, there it is. Oop. Oh, Biggs. Freaking Dodo. An adventurer. What are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. Maelstrom Command sent you. How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. They do.
Midisa, we are the Maelstrom. You're a Garland Ironworks engineer, yes? One of our lookouts reported the attack on your craft. We're here to rescue you. You must be Winters. Good work on reaching our friend here before the Imperials. Never seen a craft of this design. Must be Garland's work. Is there no end to the man's treachery? Secrets of Magitech belong in Imperial hands. They are not to be squandered on Eorzean's savages. Oh, wait. We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. Oh, Wedge. Scouting party from Castor Moxident, I'd say. Seems they want your ship, engineer. Wedge, you have to help him. That fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. The tiny Bronco? Isn't that the new design people have been whispering about? It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland... well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight. And she was soaring. She really was. Till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. Alright, pay attention. We're going to hit these Imperials hard and fast. If they want a souvenir from Eorzea, they can have a knife in the gut. But they're not getting that ship. Oh, and don't forget to save the Lalafell. What say you, Winters? Ready to give those curs a hiding?
Well, I am part-time leather worker, so...
Like a tidal wave, lads. Charge!
He's just here for moral support.
An ambush! To arms!
Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Savages! You cannot stand against the might of the Empire. This has gone on long enough. Exterminate these barbarians. Teach them the futility of resistance.
These Imperials are kind of weak. So are the Maelstrom people, though. He hasn't noticed me yet. Uh-oh. Oh god. I spoke too soon. Gotcha. Ooh. Oh, my back. Biggs! Wedge, you shouldn't have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too damn close. How'd she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. We'll stand watch until the ship is ready to take off. The Imperials will come looking for their scouts eventually, but I doubt they'll get here for a good while yet. Winters, you're free to return to Maelstrom Command and complete your induction. Ordinarily, I'd ask you to stay, but I think we'd all feel better knowing an adventurer of your ability was safely sworn in and ready for the next mission. Rest assured, I'll inform Command of the part you played today. I just wanted to say sorry. You know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously, though, if it hadn't been for you and the Maelstrom lads there, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. Wedge. Thank you. We're very grateful. Love those two. Alright, back to Maelstrom Command. And the airship's gone. The fact that I haven't had to do side quests yet is kind of bonkers. Am I going slow? I don't feel like I'm going slow. I feel like I'm working with purpose at the very least. To the Yacht Castle. I was about to say my load times feel like they're just kind of shorter, but I don't know, I might be wrong actually. Yo. Welcome back, Winters. I just heard the report. You needn't be concerned about the engineers. They completed their return trip without further Imperial interference. I must admit, I had my doubts at first, but it seems the stories about you are true. I look forward to seeing what else you're capable of. After you're properly inducted into the Maelstrom, of course. Now, speaking of your induction. Yes. Love, good, die. Till sea swallows all. Let us start afresh, shall we? You are welcome here, Jesse Winters. That such a well-respected adventurer would choose to join our ranks is most heartening. Before you swear your allegiance to us, however, it is only right that I tell you exactly what it is that you will be joining. A grand company is more than simply a collection of soldiers. It is an all-encompassing organization which draws upon the resources of an entire city-state to form a united military force capable of standing against the nation's deadliest enemies. We, of the Maelstrom, are charged with meeting the threats posed by the Primals and the Garlean Empire, and solving the many problems caused by the calamity. Every man and woman who serves under our colors has a role to play in keeping the great warship that is Limsa Laminsa afloat, and on whatever heading Chief Admiral Rolva Bluffisfin sees fit to set. As part of this grand vessel's crew, you will be expected to take your turn at the oars, for the winds do not look favorable, lass, and strength of arm may be all that sees us safe to port. If I've lost you with talk of ship and oar, let me put it another way. A Maelstrom soldier labors till her last breath, fights till her last drop of blood. We give our all in service to this nation, and no less is expected of you. Winters. It is customary for new recruits to swear an oath of their own choosing upon entering the Maelstrom's ranks. Is there aught you'd like to say? What skills I have are yours, till sea swallows all. Ah, yes. The many varied skills of the adventurer. I've no doubt that your travels have furnished you with such knowledge as will prove invaluable to our cause. Jesse Winters, I hereby assign you the rank of Storm Private 3rd Class. You are now officially a soldier of the Maelstrom. Welcome aboard, Private. May you serve Limsa and Minsa well, till sea swallows all. I'm a celebrity. Can you hear me, Jesse? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Maelstrom contacted me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Winters. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember that you are now a woman of the storm. You are no less a scion. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. No rest for the wicked, eh? Before you make yourself scarce, I recommend having a word with Commander Ricky. Might be worth your while. All watched over by a maelstrom. All watched over by a maelstrom of loving grace. Well, I can't make these yet, unfortunately. Well, if it isn't Private Winters, I must say, the tales of your deeds have been an inspiration to the troops. Our duties take us far and wide, and I'll wager you've slogged across quite a few miles of countryside are not by your own 2 feet. Such a sterling soldier of the Maelstrom deserves her own steed. Let us see about having one issued for you. All you need to do is obtain a stormtrooper issuance by exchanging company seals with the quartermaster. Once you have this deed, present it to Freygu, and she will see you saddled up on one of our trusty birds. I'll wait to do a puff no longer, just for now. But first, to the Waking Sand, so I can get my free seals. Honestly, I feel like I should have gotten seals from the previous quest. Seems to be a lot of people doing some low-level quests lately, but specifically main scenarios. Ow. My back is killing me though. Ether Free Man. Hey, it's Brennan. I heard tell one of me brothers came through. One of me brothers came through not long ago. Looks like I just missed it though. I ain't seen either one of them since the calamity. Didn't even know if they were still alive. But after running into folk who swore they knew me time and again, I reckon they had to be out there somewhere. I've been traveling and peddling in the hopes I'd find me brothers ever since. If you see a fellow that looks like me, tell him know that Brennan's looking for him, would you? What do you mean? Have we met somewhere before? You must be quite the accomplished adventurer to be welcomed into these halls. Me? No one's ever expected much of me. And so far, I've done a fine job of living down to their expectations. You're a jerk. Just saying. Una te you. I've been chatting with Perth Vanes, and we both swear there was another member of our crew. We still ain't figured out a way to prove who he was. Just wait and see. It won't be long before everybody sees us for the heroes we is. Go ahead and buy this. Now I can listen to this song anytime I want. Howdy. I'm not sure I grasp the purpose of these remembrance ceremonies. Whether you remember or rewrite the past, what does it matter? It isn't as though you can repeat it. Honey, welcome to America. Our present-day enemies ought to serve as sufficient motivation, don't you think? The only lesson I believe we should take from the calamity is that far greater threats can and will appear. Hey, Errol. I hear you pledged yourself to a grand company. Me? I don't think I could do it. I'd never feel like one of them, no matter what the recruiters say. You're still, We will continue to focus our efforts on investigating the primals. The Amaja are not the only tribe that succeeded in summoning its deity. Fate shall be thy guide. When our purposes become one, once again shall our paths lead us here. Our city of learning is now naught but shadows. Ere the light of dawn breaketh, shall we follow whither the sun blows. He's so funny.
incident with the traitor still weighs heavily on everyone's minds, the Flame General's most of all. And although he cannot be expected to know what evil lurks in the hearts of every man under his command, the revelation is nevertheless a devastating blow to his authority. Even so, it warrants saying that you should not let this tragedy colour your opinion of the man. In all my years working with the Flame General, I've never had reason to doubt his capacity to lead. Following the calamity, each nation's armed forces underwent large-scale restructuring, centered upon its grand company. In Gridania, the Order of the Twin Adder absorbed both the Wood Whalers and the God's Quiver, while the Lemincens enacted the complete merger of the Maelstrom and the Knights of the Barracuda. Uldar is the odd nation out, having made no notable changes to its armed forces. As before, and in the spirit of the Sultanate, each entity retains a certain degree of independence. Let me see if I have this right. You're an adventurer who's a scion and a storm. Golly, how do you keep track of everything? It must be fun pairing up with lots of different people, though. Me? I'm always with Papa Limo. Come to think of it, why am I always with Papa Limo? Maybe it's because you're not Ida. Welcome back, Jesse. Lady Benfilia waits you inside. Within. Now I got seals. Woo! Ort. Welcome back. Seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Jesse. Now, when last we spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Totaru, please show them in. This way, sis. Hey, it's the boys. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we've properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Gods, man, spit it out, will you? Oh, Wedge, at your service. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions would serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea. And I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. Aww. Self-management.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
I just realized my thumbnail can work perfectly with
We
the
have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder.
screen capture I got earlier.
Papa Limo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gizzle greens. floating ones that worship the primal Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda. Who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us? I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
All right, and for now, that'll be it. I got the navel orange cookies to start working on. Well, to finish working on. We started it yesterday. We didn't quite finish, so we are now here at the sylphs, and I will be later on in like a few hours. But I need to get dinner, do some other stuff, and then we're good to go. So, I'll see y'all soon.